Hey, what's up, crazy YouTube? Gundam here. Somebody had asked me, how am I going about making my new map? Well, let me show you. Shattered Earth Rebuild is what he had asked me about, unless it was something else. Now, okay, everything's loaded. How you go about building it is, well, once you're at this point, all you gotta do is head by and constantly hold down the buttons while doing that. And then you go back and delete those things and then put those in whenever you get around to it. And yeah, I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him. All I know is he had asked, how am I building my map? Because I don't have MC Edit, because you need a multiplayer server in order to do MC Edit, even to do it single player mode. It's a pain in the butt. Now, he had asked me on how I build these side crossroads as well, the in-betweens that separate it. Well, once I complete this, I'll show you. You could see it on that map if you're looking at the map in the top corner. This is how I build this. You see, I go down, first putting all of that straight down, then the next one, then I go by, and once I have this, and I do this. If I can go down. See, there's the block. Now, somebody asked me, why aren't you creating this in survival mode? Well, let's see. First off, how far am I off the ground? 2 or 3 spaces? Building it this high off the ground is not easy. Now, second, do you know the amount of resources that goes into this? I mean, this is all cotton, black cotton. I don't even know how you make black cotton, and where am I going to get the resources to make all that? Okay. I know it's 5 for that, and then there's that, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Now, from here, move that one, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there should be 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this one is the center. 2, 3, 4, 5. That means those 3 should be this. And this should equal, yes it does, with that. Now that I've got that done, I can go over here. Nah. But yeah, somebody asked, why do I not do it in survival mode? Well, you try building a map this resource extensive. Even if I had a spawner of well, whatever you use to make black wool without having a black sheep. I mean, getting a black sheep, that's not easy to come by. And where am I going to get all that stone? I mean, I don't even know how you make those stone bricks. Well, let me try something real quick here. I'm going to this button. Yeah, there. And then let me grab some stone. Stone? No. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so that makes 4 of those. So that's just 4 of those, okay? Wait, it's number 3. I mean, that's just for 4 of them. So I would need 4 stone. And so if I had a mountain, I would need 4 cobblestone. Then I need a whole bunch of trees or coal to make stone. Then I need to take that and get a whole bunch of what am I gonna say? Well, once you get the cobblestone, then make it stone, then you do that. But you need 4 apiece. So even if you don't make any stone pickaxes just to keep, and then you get like iron and diamond pickaxes, you still gotta sacrifice a whole bunch to get any of the material. I mean, come on. To the coal you would need for this. If you wanted to build this in survival mode, you could. But look how long it's taken me to make this one thing in creative mode, just to make that, and then the intersection's not even complete. I mean, you still have 2 more over to go, and then the sidewalk. Look at that. This little bit there took like 2 minutes. Now, it's just 2 minutes, you're thinking. Yeah, but that's 2 whole minutes of nothing but placing blocks. And I'm flying. If I wasn't flying, it would probably take 5 minutes of just putting down the materials just for that. I mean, 5 minutes for just one of these crosswalks. And if you look at the mini-map, look how many crosswalks there are. I mean, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 crosswalks, I think. Except for, well, that's just the in-between each one of these. There's each, it's crossroads, really. In between each and every single intersection. You know, that's a crossroad. There's a crossroad. There's a crossroad. There's a crossroad. 4 crossroads, 4 intersections. 6 crossroads, 6 intersections. You get it? I mean, that's a lot. This is massively intensive. Oh, by the way, you're wondering, where does that go? Well, you see that little bitty bit in the top left corner? That is where I'm going to take this when I'm done. That's as far as I'm going to take it. On this corner. Then I gotta fill up this corner. Then I gotta do the other 3. If I could do this in MC Edit, I would probably just copy that bit, then paste. Copy and paste. Anything to help. I mean, it's taking me a long time just for a little bit. And I'm still making the template of the map. Okay? After I do the template, I still got to go back and fill in as big as I'm going to make. Now, I'm going to be making a 10 by 10. I'm updating both the template and the finished result with the same until the template is complete. That way, you can go in, take my template, and make your own map. But you should take a look at my map so you have your suggestions on how to do your map. Now, you currently have the template starting area. You know, you have that. I mean, come on. If it load. You got 1 farm. You got a couple suburbs and police stations. So you have this so you can see how you should make your farms, your suburbs, and your police stations. Okay, you've got that. Which, by the way, that's obviously neither of those is black. That's light gray, that's dark gray, because it's not white. There's white. Oh, that's perfect. Dark gray, light gray, white, black. So obviously I mix and match. Different colors down there. I thought I was going to do the bottom one as black. I can do that later. I mean, this is material intense here. And somebody is suggesting I do the whole thing in survival mode. Well, I can glitch it and remain flying in survival mode. I'm going to do this. Turn off creative. I'll turn on sunrise, and where's the stone brick? Let's just give me that amount. 1 full row and that. Actually, delete. This, and that. Alright? Now, I'll just do this and see, and I've already done a significant amount. So I'm still flying here, but as you can see, I am no longer in creative mode, so the resources are going down. Remember, for each one of these, to get 4 of these things, you need 4 stone, which means you need 4 cobblestone and 2 wood or 1/2 of 1 coal, unless you got lava. And you can glitch lava, luckily, thankfully. No rain. You can glitch lava, thankfully, so that you have infinite. You know, you can glitch it. Actually, it glitches itself. Now remember, I already did a significant amount. You know, I already did a couple rows. So, look. I would have one left, and I already did an entire crossroad there. So, this is material extensive here. And I'm supposed to do this whole thing in survival mode. I suppose I could set up a cobblestone generator and hopefully have a lava, which would get me my that would get me my materials, you know. It would get me my no. It would get me my cobblestone, and then the lava, if I'm lucky, will get me my stone. Now you're thinking, well, hey, aren't you covering up your crossroads? Yes, but still, it would. I mean, it was 3, so without covering up the crossroads, it would probably be 2. Probably, I would need 2 of these. Okay, 1, 2, or there's 1, there's 2. You know, it would probably take 2 of them just to go straight up and down, even if I didn't cover up the crossroads like there. But I mean, this is material insane here. Let's see, I got 4, 5. Now that stays. This is not. 4, 5. So this should line up with that, and it does. You know, this is how I do it. I don't dare go in creative mode, because that's just stupid. But after I do that, this is how I go and show where to go for the next bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because of the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that. You know, this is how I do it to show where I need to be for my next one. Oops. There. And then map. Thank you. I need to go down there and do the map after that. But yeah. I mean, so it's taking like 140, 150 stone bricks just to go down once. And then you gotta come back down. Then you gotta go down for the other side and come back down for that side. And then you gotta do the in-between, which is the same thing because, well, face it, I'm going to make a zigzag on the entire map. I'm going to do the same pattern the entire map. I mean, survival mode? Not gonna happen. Yeah. Survival mode. Whoever it was that suggested it. Oh yeah, you're wondering why I had the grass? Well, that might be one reason. In case I accidentally do that. Come on. Fine. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, survival mode. Where would I, and even if I got a cobblestone generator, which I need obsidian, I need a little water, I need a little lava, I need a bunch of redstone, and I need glass, or something of a side. I prefer glass so I can see if I screw it up. But I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? Do the whole thing in survival mode. Then you'll make me impressed. I didn't see you having any massive maps. That's, well, look. It's most of the way up. It's about 2/3 of everything on the map is what I'm gonna have filled in. 2/3 of the map. 2/3 is going to be filled in. Okay. Now you're wondering why I have the lava? Well, after I'm done, I'm going to do something kinda like this. I'm going to head over to, I'd say, how many over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5. I hate that duck. That's there. I'm gonna do that. You're thinking, well, that's just 1. Yeah, and it keeps it 1 blank away. Now, I'm gonna do this as well. All the way up, all the way down. The entire map. Okay? That's going to be a lot of lava. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to make it 2. Actually, you know what? Let's make it 3, just to look pretty. So that way there will be an infinite one in the middle. So I'll make it 3. Or I might just make it 1 because that's going to be material nuts there with the lava. And going all the way around. Yeah, how about we do it 1, but as close as we can. That was just for show. This is probably going to be more reality. You know? So, do you see how much lava I'm using here? And some guy wants me to do the entire thing. Oh, look at that from the side.